We're one high school town, a lot of deep pride in Asheboro. I went here, a lot of people who have multiple generations of family members who've gone to this school.
We have approximately 1,300 to 1,350 students, and we are considered to be a Title I school.
We're a school district that is based on a lot of tradition. We're certainly over 100 years old. We have a lot to draw from with our traditions, with again that kind of community pride, but looking at ways for us to better tell our story, to lift up public relations and communication, obviously to showcase and highlight all of our programs. So one of the things that we looked at was this opportunity with our football field, with our gymnasium, with our athletics, and certainly other programming. How can we set that up on a better stage? And Daktronics was a great partner to help us look at and envision what we could be as we tell our story through our scoreboard, through digital technology, through the enhancement there together to just highlight, showcase, and really celebrate each and every one of our young people.
We have video boards both in our stadium and also that you see right behind me here in our gym. We have separate systems that control both of those video boards. And we've had classes that we've started up with our sports media class, and we're using the DAC classroom, which is another component, and then of course the software with frameworks.
This is our first year doing DAC classroom right now, and so we were able to make a local course offering for that, and it's our digital marketing civic engagement course, which we're very excited about. And in that, our kids are they go out and they sell the ads now. And they also create the content that goes on the boards. And then on the game days, they actually run the boards themselves. So it's all part of the course, and it helps us to have really a self-sustain itself.
Testing. I heard about it through a friend who told me they were starting this new class up, sports media, and I didn't really know what it would entail, but once I've gotten into it, I've really liked it, and I really enjoy producing things and being a part of all the game day stuff.
Mostly we go into class for a couple minutes, just get settled, and then we'll come back out, go up to the stadium, the press box, get everything set up, make sure everything is game day ready. We'll check the time clocks on the sides, make sure the board is working properly, audio, and just that everything is ready for the game. If not, then we're either studying or researching about sports media, what it actually means to reach out and talk to the community and be able to help engage them into the sport experience.
I checked out of school one day and went and talked to a business about buying an ad.
I think it's worth the investment. There's no doubt about it. You're investing in the school and the kids in the hallways, but then what I love that Asheboro has been able to do is they've actually allowed their students to be part of the experience with Daktronics and the scoreboard, and then what I've received as far as a business owner and the feedback from the community has been fantastic. It's definitely worth it.
The scoreboard itself is paying for itself, and what will happen beyond as we continue to move year to year to year, additional resources and funds that come as a part of the scoreboards will actually enhance our athletic programs, our cultural arts programs, and the programming of our schools to create more opportunities for our young people. So we look at this even from a financial standpoint. What we thought was kind of a big risk has actually turned out to be pretty minimal, and it's very, very rewarding financially, which lead directly to outcomes for students in a very, very positive way.
At the very start of basketball season last year, one challenge I faced was trying to get everybody out of my head because I could hear all the fans cheering, and it made me so nervous to start putting stuff up there because I was worried I was going to make a mistake because I know a little bit about sports, but I don't know a lot, and I've learned a lot about sports and overall production from this program. I feel like I've gotten the ability to work better under pressure because I get very stressed out, and I just it makes me so nervous, but realizing that everything will be okay, it's gotten a lot better.
So to execute our events here, we use frameworks to create content. We use the content studio to kind of change things up with the bottom bar, especially stuff like that, and also the show control to execute stuff. I like frameworks because a lot of the times the templates are exactly what we're looking for to engage our fans, and then we can have our logo and change up the colors to make it look a lot more personalized to the school.
I mean, these kids do so much stuff now on social media and on their phones. They're so much more literate as far as like creating content that you don't think of because of social media that, you know, for me, I'd sit there and walk in and go, I don't know what I'm looking at, but they know automatically, and they walk in once they get just a little bit of training, the things they can make are pretty amazing.
Just from the student side, Daktronics is just unparalleled because it allows kids not only to help out during school hours, but it also creates activities for those kids after school.
We have volleyball and wrestling in this gym that we utilize that for. We certainly have basketball and then football and soccer. We have a very robust soccer program for both boys and girls. So from an athletic standpoint, clearly it was a great marriage and a great connection. In addition to that, looking at field days, looking at senior celebrations, graduation this last year, we were able to have every single student's picture come across with light music as they stepped across the stage to receive their diploma, and that was a huge piece. One of the other things that we've done now with our middle schools and our high school, we've had different events in the weekends where students can come out with a blanket, we have some refreshments, and they can actually watch a movie with their friends out here on our football field.
When you do it, you need to make a full commitment for it, not just doing, hey, let's just get a board and put some designs up there or whatnot, but really investing like we have into a class and a coursework where our students can graduate from here and then move on to college and possibly get internships, you know, because Daktronics is in most of the colleges and professional sports as well.
To be honest, this class is super. I have it for next semester too, and I've been thinking to maybe do something in the future to do this when I graduate and go on to college. So I hope to possibly do something in my major with this.
I would definitely recommend Daktronics, mainly because of all the different departments, your marketing department, your support system that you have, set up with Daktronics, the Dak classroom, frameworks. Those are all the components that makes Daktronics successful.
We believe, in sometimes the most simple ways is a school board. The kind of impact it has on kids, on a community, on people believing in the work that we're doing as educators. Again, it's unquantifiable, but we're thrilled with the partnership.